Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome to 82 session. It is SAP programming. So we are into search topic, current topic. So today's agenda 82 first 1 hour and next topic, next session going to be on search help topic only, which is very important as a part of dictionary. So quick recap. Almost last 81 sessions we have completed the introduction part, then architecture, login procedure, then screen navigation, dictionary, tables, data element domain, structures, then next foreign keys, recently views also. All the 4 types of views completed, right? And if you go to, let me log in first. Yes. Okay. So if anyone have questions also, you post in that WhatsApp group. Whoever is listening remotely also, you can approach to me. At least I have to know that what is your qualification, what are your concerns, and where you are from, and any kind of doubts you have. Okay, because this is a technical course. It's not like any remotely kind of one way you want to listen. Interaction is required for everything, so that I will come to know where the gap is. Okay. Like yesterday's point of view, if you look at, there is a table called as T880. Yes, actually, this table T880 is the table which stores the company's information. Whenever you create a company in the SPRO screen, it gets updated here through maintenance view. That's what front end screen, back end table. In between, this maintenance view act like interface to work with front end to back end connection. Okay. Yes, that's what yesterday we got some connection issues of this S4HANA server. That's why I demonstrated through normal UCC. So here RCOMP. Yes, this is the original global company data. Okay. Yes, RCOMP stands for company. So here you will find all the companies. Okay. Even I created one company yesterday called as ABC India Limited from SPRO through, isn't it? SPRO reference IMG in the define company. Yes, this is the company name. So if you execute in the data browser, you will get ABC company details. The question is how it is updating. Okay, this is the topic where we have to second. This is where SPRO screen. If you open with Paint again, so the front end screen in the this one. So this is your company code. How does company code gets updated? There is another example is this. Okay, so the original table which stores all the companies are T880. Okay, T880 is the table, underlying table. So here user enters a new company details. Okay, new company details in the Like user can edit, can create, can delete all those things. This is the front end screen. So now, if you look at this data browser, execute it. This is where, yesterday, I think I created in that server. That was ECC server. No, this is S4 server. Okay. Like this, you even we can try also today T880. So what is the view created on this is simply v underscore T880. Okay. Display. Yes, this is the view. This view through it gets updated. Very simple. Okay, because I already aware of that. Simply the table name before we have to add v underscore. V underscore the original table T880. Yesterday I tried to demonstrate this one only. Yes. Okay. So now all of your SPRO screens are mostly the maintenance view through generated overview screen and single screens. So this whatever you do, copy, create, delete, okay, all the activities are updating to first maintenance view through the original table gets affected. Okay, this is one thing I want to tell you. Yes, yesterday's pending one. Right? Yes, this is the view, maintenance view. This view is created on which table? T880, single table, no join conditions. This is the left side table. These are all the fields. Okay. Yes. See, if you go to the yesterday, there was a question like these are all the fields. Okay. In the table. Same fields as it is, these fields through only the screen gets generated. The maintenance screen gets generated. If you want to see, yes, this is utilities, table maintenance generator. You can see here the overview screen number, single screen number, etc. 160 overview screen, 161 is this. This is the authorization group. So you can see function group, package. Okay. Yes. Okay, formally we have completed this maintenance view, but there is a still more other discussions are there. We have to continue the view part. Okay, because we will come back in the programming while discussing programming, we will make use of this each use. Then you will come to know. Okay, even this company code, whatever the fields are there, T001 table fields, these fields through only this front-end screen is designed. This table fields only this screen is designed. So finally what happened? Screen is connected to table via this maintenance view. So that's what. Screen data gets updated to table through this maintenance view. Yes. And one more small information I thought of to tell you, that is nothing but your this like we have selection versus projection, right? Yes, if you go to this symbol, okay, if you write, yes, this is your union symbol, this is intersection symbol. So this is already explained. So if you take this symbol, this is called as, okay, union. This is nothing but selection symbol. Okay, selection of data from more than one tables. Okay, one database tables. That's what the database view works on, that union. If you go to the this one, this is intersection. Intersection is this is used in projection. Projection purpose is for called as hide. Okay, projection equals to hide. That is hide some fields of single table. When we say hide, internal and display other fields. So on a single table, few fields we are hiding, few fields we are displaying. That is the concept of projection. And this union is almost it is used in database view, other views. Okay, because we are fetching the data from, okay, more than one related tables. So this was the pending one related to yesterday's. Because, okay, so we will go back to our current today's topic, that is uh, which one? Search help. Okay, very important topic. Okay, I'll come back with the remaining things overall. Yes, this is our correct. Why we are introducing this SC11 in this sequence also, there is a meaning for that. Okay, or related tables structure one set of discussion. After that, we have started with foreign key value table and the currency quantity fields also. That is one set of discussion. After foreign key relationship, then views, all the views are introduced. Last, we ended with yesterday help view. Help view is used in search help. This is connected topic. In search help, we have elementary search help and collective search help we will discuss today, tomorrow. Then after that, we will go for the remaining miscellaneous and we will try to uh, end this ABAP dictionary. We'll move on to the programming topic. Okay. Yes. Now, yes, to this search help topic. So first you remember this topic. If you go to the foreign key topic, just like a foreign key topic is called as different names. Okay, you remember foreign key topic. It is nothing but yes, this is the name, different names. Foreign key creation or table relationship creation or table integration creation or table connectivity or referential integrity or input check or validation check. Okay, these are all the different, but topic remains same. The same way, the current topic is search help. Okay, 82. Yes. So this search help is also called as search help topic is also called as input help. Input help is also one of the name. Okay. Next, search help is also called as like possible values list or else possible entries list. Okay. Yes. This is I'm writing the R symbol. Okay, logical R. Yes. If you go to yes, this is your possible values or possible entries also the same. Possible values or possible entries list. Next, here this is also called as yes, hit list. Hit list also the same. Or simply technically speaking, it is called as F4 list. Okay, F4 list also the same case. F4 list. Okay. So finally, we have this is also search help. Yes. Why these many names? Okay. Yes. What exactly is this? This, like search help, is a very important functionality. Okay, provided by SAP. Provided by SAP to whom consultants as well as the users also. So because search help is a kind of semantic property. Semantic property. Semantic properties are already discussed. What are the semantic field name, field label, and as well as F1 help documentation also, and F4 help also. Okay. Yes. Semantic property, which is which is which is assigned to input field, which is assigned to input field. So clean clean input field, input, okay, input field is assigned with the F4 help. Yes, helper effort. Like suppose if you go to the SAP screen, SAP is a front-end software which is a collection of screens. Particularly, there are two types of selection screen and as well as our dialog screens, many screens. Like yes, if you look at this particular, yes, again the same topic repeating. Employee number is the input field. Okay, if you look at this is called as left side. So screen is a collection of fields, so many fields, correct? In the fields, like you will find most of the fields are input fields only. So left side employee number is a field label, we call it as field label. So why left and right? Left side label, right side input field. Because which value to be entered in this particular input field, because input field is also act like output field. Input field accept input from the user. Okay, input means values from the user. User can type or enter the values in this input field. But which value to be entered here is based on the description of the left side. So left side description is this. What is it is left side description is the like field label. So field label through field name or field name both comes under semantic property. If the name is not clear, if the field name is not clear, we can switch from field name to field label, which is a semantic property. Yes. So label through you can enter the value. If label is not clear, we have to go to the still user is confused which value to enter here. Then he or she place the cursor on input field, press on F1 help. So the F1 help is F1 help documentation. So the documentation, if the documentation is provided properly, then user refer the documentation and based on that he will enter the data. If documentation is not clear, label is not clear, still user is confused. User or consultant. So user required further more depth that is called as F4 help. So this is if this any field is this is see as of now this input field doesn't have F4. If the F4 help is added, you will get a small icon like this here. Small icon. So this is nothing but F4 icon. So when you how user can work with this, user can you see it is not mandatory that all fields must have F4 help. Okay. Yes. All fields of the screen doesn't does not require F4 help because even in fact you don't get also. So only some few fuels only required. Okay, fuels required F4 help. What exactly the advantage also we will discuss. Yes, I'm introducing the feature or functionality, SAP provided functionality. Okay, when user place the cursor on that particular field, user will come to know this F4 help is available or not. based on this last side icon. So user can click on that red color list icon also. It will display the list of the values like this. It will display the list of the values. Or else user can go for press F4 help. Yes. So user can press function key F4 or click on right side icon of the input field. So what happens? As a result, system opens the dialog box. Okay. Yes, that's what the first functionality. The dialog box contains next what happened. Dialog box consists of list of values. LOV we call it as list of values. Like so, what exactly the advantage? User can refer all the list of values. Okay, user can refer the list of values. Based on that, based on that, user can perform. User can choose a value from the list. User can choose a value from the list, or else, or user can enter a new value based on the list. Based on the list. So there are two types of F4 helps. Yes, if you go to yes, user can yes, there are two types. User can choose a value from the yes. That is, it is a kind of restricted F4 help. Restricted F4 help allows user to choose value from the available list. Yes, this is one of the yes. Okay. Next, whereas user can enter a new value generally it is nothing but it's a kind of it is a flexible yes. This is your flexible F4 help. Okay, mostly that is your in Microsoft point of view. This is a called as list box. This is a called as combo box. Okay, both. As if you go to the SAP screen, this is the see when you place the cursor on this database table, you will find this icon here. This icon, right? So this icon represents what? F4 help, F4 help, F4 help available. Yes. So almost you can see this. How do you can hit? You can click on this right side icon, okay? Otherwise, user can press function key F4 also. Yes, keyboard through function key F4. So the result, what exactly this dialog box? So this is the dialog box scheme. That to cursor position based, you will get the F4 list. Yes, because database table means you will get tables list. View means view list. Similarly, you will get it. So this is a kind of dialog box. In this dialog box, first of all, what exactly the advantage of this F4 help? Yes, what exactly the advantage? Advantage is basically, can you tell me the advantage? User no need to remember all the values. Okay, that is user simply can user simply uh, can choose a value in the list because as an suppose example, you go to countries around 170, 200 countries are there, 200 above countries listed. How user can remember unit of measurement, currency keys. N number of F4 helps are there. User cannot remember all the 200 countries or 200 above currency codes and countries also. Okay, unit of measurements also. All the stuff. User no need to remember. That is, so what exactly this feature is? We are making the user's job simple. User's task as simple as possible. So simply user or consultant, even the consultants they do configuration stuff. Even they don't remember anything. When they place the cursor on that, so that screen field provides F4 help. F4 through, okay, they will choose the value. Yes. But which value to choose for the right configuration, for that you need to have right knowledge. Even that is at consultant level. Even for user also, which country key, which unit of measurement, which currency code to choose for that particular relevance is that knowledge is required because system displays all the values. Okay, system, yes, displays all the values in a what is that? Yes, hit list. This is called as number of hits. Hits means number of records. That's why we will call it as value list or interest list also we will call it as. Okay. This is called as input help because when user types some input means key typing. User typing some input. For that user first rather than typing something and again give wrong values and again rather than giving the validation entries error messages and all to avoid that what happens this F4 help feature is we are providing all existing, okay, all existing entries, yes, all existing entries. Existing means available entries, okay, are displayed in a list. List nothing but this is nothing but hit list, okay. All existing entries are displayed in a list or hit list. Yes. So user can choose only one value at a time. User can refer it, user can go through it. Based on that, user can choose any one of the value. Yes. Only one value user can choose. This is also important. Okay. User can select and continue. This is the procedure. Okay. Okay. Single value at a time. So what happens actually that the user selected value exported from list to screen field. This is what happening. List to screen field. This is called as we are calling it as export also. So this is very, very, very important feature. Yes. So to avoid what exactly the avoid so that what is the advantage so that user can yes can choose appropriate value. Okay, right value because already the list is provided. Okay, what is the meaning of that? To avoid invalid entry. Yes, this is the advantage. So because otherwise user enters something, finally while saving you will get the validation checks and all. So this is what about your for help. Yes. Like why the name is given, I already given this. So list, when we call it as list, this is a list in fact. This is a list, see personal value list. So from this user want to select again VBAK. So this is the value. Place the cursor on VBAK, double click. So VBAK appears here. Otherwise, go to F4 again, place the cursor on VBAP, VBAP continue. This way also VBAP will appear. That's what I am telling you. So which value to display is user can type it. Here, this input field is kind of flexible input field. That is what I said, you can choose a value from the list. It is allowing. Even user want to enter a new value also allowing. But you will find two types of F4 helps. That is nothing but one is restricted F4 help, second is flexible F4 help. So this is a kind of flexible. You can choose a value or else you can enter a new value. Let's take, I will go through, so to this table, go to change mode, just change our display mode. Okay, because this is also a screen in fact. Okay, you can open any screen. Let's take, this is the your delivery class. So this is the delivery class. Even I don't know, because no need to remember. I don't have knowledge which delivery class I want to choose. So I simply press F4. I simply press F4 key. Yes. So this is a kind of, yes. There are several entries are available. User must choose any one of the value from this list. If you keep it as blank is wrong, since it is a required entry, you have to must choose any one of the value. And the user can go through like this, up arrow, down arrow, keyboard through. Or else user can go through mouse also or keyboard through also. But you are allowed to select only one value at that. This whatever is highlighted background, that is user selected value. Suppose I want to select C. So double click on this, it will come here C. Or else I want to select A. Select A and continue. Yes. So this is a dialog box. Here you have vertical scroll, horizontal scroll is there. You minimize it, maximize it, close it, expand it. This is a kind of dialog box. So you can, all these Microsoft features, how many entries? 7 entries. In the title you will find in this, the entries are nothing but hits, number of hits. It's a called a, this is also called as a list, hit list, okay, or F4 list. Like here you, if there are 200 above entries are there, you will find this help and help next, that is find and find next. These two are there. Okay. Yes. So this is very user friendly, because so place the cursor on A, continue. Continue means this A value gets exported from this dialog box to here. Now as a result, C will replace by A. Check. Yes. Right. Then come back to here. This is one type of F4 help. You can click on this also, or F4 key also. Okay. That list gets opened. Okay. Next come to the this option. This option also you can choose F4, function key F4. Yes, I just because you cannot see my keyboard, but I am using my F4 function key. So F4 through I am opening. Even the mouse through also I am opening. Both the ways you can open it. So this is about your, there are, yes, space is not allowed here. Only available values are 4 only. So that's why you have to must choose any one of the available values. This is called as a kind of, because user, I don't know which value to enter, I'm confused. No worries. Okay, it simplifies, the users are concerned. So just press F4, choose the value. Yes, choose the value. Yes, as display and maintenance allowed. But user must choose any one of the value. You cannot keep the value as blank, and moreover, this is a kind of restricted F4 help. Restricted F4. So all of your uh, yes, SPRO configurations, Or else if I go to the like VA01, VA01 is nothing but sales order creation. Sales order, create sales order. Start of application, create sales order. So in VA01, screen is there. Screen is a collection of so many input fields. So in that input fields, you will find first order type, sales organization, distribution channel, division. All these fields have F4 help. So user can choose, because this is a kind of technical explanation. Better we'll go with functional screen. You will come to know what exactly this feature and purpose and functionality, right? So in this topic, I'm just simply I'm explaining the feature only till now, because now we will come to know how this F4 help appears to the screen field, and what are the different ways we will get this F4, and moreover, yeah, based on that, we have to aware of two reasons. If there is a SAP screen fields, which reason this F4 help is coming, you have to aware of that. Okay, there are several ways. Next, coming to in case of our screen, we designed our own screen. We want to provide F4 help to that particular screen field. So, what are the different ways we can provide F4 help to our screen? Also, you have to be aware of. So, meanwhile, so that is about your feature and functionality. So, what exactly is this? So, search help. If you go back to the this is search help, like we used to, there was a used to call one name actually in the old in 4.6c, there was something name. So, okay, that was actually the name was replaced by search helper. Okay, yes, no problem. That I can tell you the name. Now, search help, uh, yes, is a normally repository object. It's okay. That is again, whenever I said repository object, you have to remember that built-in search helps are there, which is A to X, and when we create, we have to start with Y or Z, and moreover, built-in search helps are created and used by SAP, and whereas when we create, we can, but built-in search helps we cannot use it for our screens. There is a, you will get some kind of restrictions, that is important. Yes. So SAP created search helps and used in SAP screens. Used for, okay, used for SAP screen fields. Okay. So SAP created. Same vice versa, when we create, we can also create it and use it. Customer can create search help and it can be used for customer screen fields. That is clear difference. SAP screens, SAP search helps. SAP customer screens fields uses customer search helps. Right, this is one set of discussion. Coming to the next, just taking time. Go back to this. Yes, here, search help is a dictionary object, isn't it? So the other dimension of search help is called as yes, search help is also is a dictionary object. It's a repository object and a dictionary object. So search help can be created in ABAP dictionary initial script. That is, we can create change display. It is not only created, we can use the word called as maintained. Because what is the meaning of maintained? Whenever I said maintain means it got two meaning. You can create search help, change search help, display search help, then copy, then delete. All activities are possible from SE11. Same. Okay, what is not possible is renaming is not there. But from program onwards, you will get rename features. Only delete and done. You cannot delete the built-ins. Okay, you can only delete hours. Next, if you go to F4, actually the topic itself search help. For that, if you click on this F4, here you will find yes input help for this. So if you go to the information system, yes, you will find yes. Okay, search help can be searched based on name, based on description, based on package, based on application component. This is already known scenario. But the extended one is most important for you. Search help can also be searched based on last modified by person name, last modified date. Only elementary search help you can search, only collective search help or only append search help. There are three types again. So three types of search helps. Okay. Elementary, collective, and append search helps. Three things are possible from this list. And again, search help can be searched based on based on selection method or text table or search help exit. So there are these three options through you can search for the search help. Okay. Next, the search help F4 help that is called as dialog. Dialog is nothing but model dialog or list. The dialog is also have some settings. What is the dialog? Display values immediately or complex dialog or dialog depends on set of values. So, okay, these options through you can search furthermore. Okay, yes. Okay, if you go to continue, you will get all the elementary, collective, and append. Okay, yes. If you check this elementary, you will get only elementary list. Okay, yes. You got first 200 hits. Always you will get first 200 hits. If you want to extend this list, always you have to go to the new selection because you see this is the dialog box, right? You will get horizontal scroll and vertical scroll. This is called as hit list or F4 list. Okay, left side non-editable, right side also non-editable. Okay, it is only these German names, the right side English names, titles and it's a kind of list actually. So this is a kind of list, a result of repository information system. You can find the above hits. Hits are nothing but records actually. Number of hits equals to number of records and number. So system always go with first 200 hits. If you are not satisfied with the 200 hits, if you want to extend that, you can go to the new selection and extend that. And moreover, this list, what are the possible operations? You can select and continue, Can select and display also. Can say you can sort, ascending, descending, search, and advanced search. All these activities are possible in this particular dialog box. Okay, even this field selection is also, yes, field selections. And okay, that is too advanced. Okay, list related because layout changes and all. Okay, additional fields. So if you go to the new selection, just restrict to this 200 and removing this 200 restriction, maximum number of hits, if you keep it as blank, then what will happen? What will happen? You will get complete all SAP defined search helps over here. So in this search helps, some are collective search help, some are plain elementary or simple search help, some are append search helps. So three things you can find it in this list. So mostly collective is begins with C underscore. Yes. Okay. These search helps see very clearly for purchasing group input help. Okay, this is the simple plain understanding wise. So you can evaluate, yes, what are the options, how this F4 help is provided for purchase group. Okay, purchase group related. Okay. So because as I said, you have to know two things. How to explore built-in finally. How to explore built-in, how does built-in works also you have to explore. So 32,000 you can explore. And again, if there is a situation demand, you have to learn how to create a new one also. Okay, search help for currency. How they implemented search help for currency. So many search help you through search helps are created. Yes, so you can refer anyone because all these things are already there. You can just press the cursor, continue. You will get the search help. This is search help. You cannot create, you cannot recreate it because it is unique, and you cannot delete also. Even you cannot hardly copy, or else you cannot change, and you can only display. So if go to display, you will find the title first, search help title. Okay? Then you can find this left top, which object currently you are handling with, whether it is a table or structure or view, which type of view and all. Now currently elementary help, elementary help. So this is the name, this is the status, object status and description. So simple. You have to know that this help name up to this much, this many characters. But short description is always more than that. Correct? Then under elementary search help only you have two tabs. Attributes tab and definition. This attributes or properties tab is fixed for all the dictionary objects. Last modified by date and person, package and language. Come to the definition. Here you have to know data collection section, dialog behavior, enhanced options, search help exit, and parameters. Okay, these are all the fields. So now what happens? You can, yes, this is your, you have a, normally, generally we will get save check activate only. But we have a kind of test execute facilities are there. Because just like a program can be tested, similarly search help also can be tested. Search help can also be tested just like this. J type, J type X. So whether we are getting the F4 help values or not, you can test it before going to use it anywhere. Okay. Yes, because it depends of the values and all. You can. So we are going to learn these options. Similar, we'll go with collective search help also. Right. Okay. So in SAP search help can be created as three ways. Okay. First, number one. Actually, it is a two ways only. That is nothing but can be, that is search help classification, we can call it as. Okay. Classification of search help, okay, is, we will write two only, because that append one is not at all a part. Append is inside, we will do it for the built-in one. Yes. So first one is like elementary, elementary search help or simple search help. Okay. Second, collective search help or complex search help. This complex, okay, because this is simplified way. This is the complex or extended search help. Okay, yes. So we will see now what exactly the elementary search help. Elementary search help is used to provide yes, search help for input field with the with database table data. That is database table data, fields data. That single field or more fields data. That is, here we have to with the mostly we are using single table. Single table you want to use it, then that becomes elementary. Okay. Yes. Simple or plain search help also we call it as. But when it comes to complex collective search help is also uh, called as extended search help. Extended means it is not simple. Yes, that is, it provides it provides alternative alternative search paths to user. That is, it provides lot of alternative to the user. Yes, so many tabs are, yes, search help. Yes, search help opened with many tabs, not single tab. Here it is. Yes. In this elementary, this search help opens in single tab. This is very simple, right? Okay, what is tab also we will discuss. So now, yes, each tab provides, okay, different type of data. Yes. So this is, it provides a like next, each tab, okay, fetches more than one database tables data and displays. Yes, this is your collective path. Elementary simple, the collective is extended. So you will come to know all those things going forward only. Yes, this is only the simplified one. Okay, introductory part. So now what happens if again I'm coming back after creation of search help, search help It can be tested also, whether it is its functionality working fine or not. Tested, and finally it can be it can be attached to it can be attached. That is, once you create the search help, either elementary or corrective. Yes, there is a append search help is there. Append search help also we will cover, that is used to just like a yes append search help. You know, by this time you are aware of append concept. Appending to table, appending to structure, appending to view also over append view. Similar concept append search help. Append search help is used to add additional functionality, okay, to built-in search. Append is always recommended for built-in only. Include is recommended for custom. There is no include search. See, this is your append. Because there are SAP created some 30,000 above search helps are there. Can open any one. If you want to enhance its functionality, if you want to add few more things, you can do it by using that append search help. Okay. Yes. Next, if you go to the yes, this feature after creation and activation of the search help, creation and activation, you can test it. Finally, you can attach this search help too. Search help can be attached to yes. There are first you can attach to the database table field. Search help can be attached to the database table field, and search help can be attached to the structure component also. Structure component also. Yes. Search help can be attached to the data element also. Search help can be attached to the selection screen field. Search help can be attached to dialog screen field. Yes. This is about your overall, because you have to know how to create and activate, and after that usage areas. That is, this is nothing but usage areas. Within dictionary, you created in dictionary, you are using in dictionary. But now you are going to, yes, use it in other screens also. But if it is, you want to attach to the database table field, what you have to do is, you can go to, if it is a database table, yes, input help, okay, and the check tab is used for that. Okay, yes. Even for structure component also, we have input help slash check tab is used for attachment of search help. But in case of data element, further characteristics, okay, further characteristics tab is used to. If you want to use selection screen, there is a one event is there. At screen, selection screen, okay, for field, like at selection screen for field name, okay, we have F1 help and F4 help. Separate event is there for that. Okay, Yes, I will tell you this later. One event. Then this is the event used for. Yes, this is for. Will you help? This is your another event. This is called as POV. POV stands for process on value hyphen request. So these events, okay, these events through you can implement it in dialog screen and selection screen, separate events concept. So you might not understand right now these things. So, but these are all aware of. Okay. So this is still we are into the introductory part. Let's wait.